Hello everyone and welcome back to number 1 PCO training. So this route here is a road closure that does come up a lot as well. It's in Halsden. So the question is Manor Park Road is closed. So the road closure is Manor Park. Like I always do, I'm going to draw a line from green to red. Remember, once you draw this line and you have a plan, please remove the line. You have to remove the line. We're only using the line as a guide, okay? So let me find Manor Park Road now, and then I can remove this line. So Manor Park Road starts here and it ends right here. So that part there is Manor Park Road, and we have to avoid that road there, okay? There's many different ways to do the route, by the way, but just avoid Manor Park Road, okay? All right, now that I know where Manor Park Road is, I can see I can use the bottom here on this yellow road, or I can use the top, and I'm going to use the roads on, I'm going to use these roads on top of Manor Park Road here, these roads here, yeah? So let me undo. We can see everything clearly. Here's my start point. I'm going to go forward. I'm going to go around this little one-way system. It's a bit like a roundabout. I'm going to keep going. Now, I can see St. Mary's Road here. So I can take a left here. And then I'm obviously trying to avoid Manor Park roads by using the roads on top of it. Now, there's no point of using Charlton Road because Charlton Road is going to take me directly into Manor Park Road. So I'm going to keep going and use the road after, which is Burns Road. When I get into Burns Road, I can't go down because obviously Manor Park Road is there. I have to go up. I have no choice. Otherwise, I'll get 0 marks. So I'm going to go up. I can take a right here. And once I get here, Manor Park Road is finished. So I've avoided it. Manor Park Road ends here, remember? Yeah, that is Manor Park Road. So now I can come straight down because I've avoided Manor Park Road. So let me come straight down. I can take a left here and then come around like Tubbs Road if I wanted to. What I can't do is come take a left here and go into the one way, because look where TfL have put the end point. They've put it on a one way. So if you do something like this now, you're getting 0 marks. There's no way they will give you any marks. There's a reason they put it there. So remember, always zoom in and be careful towards the end. That is where people fail the most, yeah? A high percentage of people fail their routes just because of the ending. So after all the hard work, the end is where people fail because they're not focused or concentrating, however you want to call it. I'm going to keep going down. And I can see a one-way road here, Wendover Road. And then I can take a left here. And there is our end point. So it should look something like this, okay? So remember, there's different ways to do it, but the main thing is that you avoid using Manor Park Road. And also, read the question. You will get 4 map questions. One of them is a road closure. Now remember, there's a box on your left-hand side with instructions on it, okay? A white box with instructions. And you need to read that. For 3 of the routes, it's just from green to red. Really, it doesn't matter. But obviously, you need to remember one of them will be a road closure. So you should really be reading that box, okay? Anyway, thank you for watching. If you do need training, remember, just give me a text. We do all types of training. There's practice on your own where you do mock tests online. There's one-to-one online training where I'll be on the phone with you, guiding you. And then obviously you can come to see me in Southall if you want face-to-face training. The road closure on this route is Osborne. So we need to look for Osborne. Now, how can we find Osborne? Like I always say, the line that I use to guide me will always help me find the road closure also. So right now, Osborne should be somewhere along this line that I've just drawn. So let me zoom in from the green. Let me keep looking up. And I can see Osborne right here. So there is Osborne, yeah? So the whole road, however, is not Osborne. So let me just explain that. So here, this yellow road here, from there to about here is Brick Lane, okay? So that is Brick Lane. We can use Brick Lane. The only road we cannot use is Osborne, which is right here, okay? So remember, when you get the road closure, the question will be on your left-hand side, okay? Read the question. They'll tell you to go from green to red, and then you should see in writing, they'll say the road closure, the name of it on the left-hand side. So make sure you're reading the question. A lot of people don't actually read the question, and they end up going into the road closure. So anyway, right now, Osborne is right there. We know what to avoid. We need to just go from green to red as normal, but avoid Osborne. So I'll show you guys the most direct route. Let me just draw the line back up. So let me draw the line back up, and then I'm going to pick somewhere in the middle like I always do. So I would say the middle is somewhere here. So my plan right now would be to get to here, Ally Street, that yellow road here. I need to somehow get there. Yeah, once I get there, I can then work out how I can get to my end point. Yeah, so I need to get to that yellow road here, Ally Street. I believe that's how you say it. Okay, so let's get started. Let me zoom in. So remember, my green point is already on my left hand side, so I can just stay on my left here. Remember, you can use these road names here, yeah, the letters, as a guide. So you can just use, look, I'm going to stay under these letters here, the letter T, S, K. I'm going to stay just under it. Look, my line would be perfect. Yeah, so I'm going to keep going up. I'll keep going up until I cannot go up, because I can see a one-way in front of me here. I can't go up. And also, I cannot take a right here because Hooper Street, there's a line in the middle of the road. You see here? I cannot take a right. Now that is the central reservation barrier. In the real world, we'll probably see the barrier, or we'll see a no right turn sign. You know, the no right turn sign that we see? That's what we would see in the real world. So this here, if I took a right there, I would get 0 marks. Yeah, no matter what I do after that, I would get 0 marks. So the map here is actually telling me what to do. I have no choice. I cannot take a right, and also I cannot go up. So what I'll do is, I'll take a left here, and once I take this left, Goodman's Yard. You see this little diamond shape here? This is not a roundabout. You cannot go around this, guys, okay? You cannot do that. You will get a straight 0 if you do go around it. So in the real world, this actually looks like that, okay? There's a little island here. Anyone coming from our direction, east, and is going north would have to use the inside. Same if you're coming from east and you're going down to south, you stay on the inside. Also, you cannot go across to the other side because obviously there's a one-way there anyway. But in the exam, you'll be seeing this map. I'm only using this map to show you guys, give you guys an idea of what it looks like. You'll be using this map. So once you see that diamond shape, it's very rare. I don't think it's anywhere else on the map also. So it's just here in East London near Whitechapel. So I'll take a slight right here and then I'll go up. Yeah, it's the same. If I was coming from here, I would take a slight left and then I would go up. Yeah, it's a little diamond shape. Same if I'm going down. Yeah. So anyway, we're almost there to our middle point. Remember, I picked somewhere in the middle to reach first. So I've split into two. I'm gonna take a right here. This is the road we said we wanted to get to, and then I'll stop right there. Yeah. So remember, guys, once you get these routes, split them into two. Okay. The map will become a lot easier to do. So let me just plan my second route now. So I would just follow this one-way road. Once I've followed it, I'll see Osborne right in front of me. Now, obviously I cannot go into Osborne. So what I'll do is I'll take a right here. No problem. This is a two-way road. Again, how do we know it's a two-way road? Both sides of the road are solid, okay? So it's a two-way road. There's no doubt I can take a right. There's no lines in the middle of the road. And then what I'll do is I'll take a right here. Once I take this right, I'll keep going. So this is another mistake people make. I'll keep going to this roundabout. I will not take a left here and take a right here. Now, if you look closely, yeah, this is a big mistake people make, and it's actually hard to see, to be honest. If you look closely, yeah, those lines are actually almost, well, they are touching the letter N, yeah? So there's lines coming into the road, right? That road there is actually closed. So I'll show you again on the other map. There we go. That is a closed road. Now, they haven't made it clear, which is unfair, obviously. They haven't made it clear, but it's one of those things. If you know, you know. And if you don't, then obviously you would fail this. So yeah, avoid it, okay? So go straight up. Go around this little roundabout. And our end point is right here. Yeah? So that is no doubt the most direct route, and you should get full marks for that question. So let me draw that line again. Like I said, I've got to somewhere in the middle, and then I've done my second part. Also, I've avoided using Osborne Road, which is right there. Yeah, I've avoided using Osborne. This is Castlin Road closed. So we have to find the most direct route from our green point to our red point here and avoid using Castlin Road. So this exam question comes up a lot. It comes up again and again, and I believe people are making the same mistakes. So first thing we need to do is find where Castlin Road starts and where it ends. So a lot of people believe the whole road is Castlin Road, yeah? This is not the case. Castlin Road actually starts from here and it ends here. As you can see, this road here is Well Street. So we can use this road here. What a lot of people do is they go the long way around. So there's people that come down here and going through here like that. That's a longer route. You won't get the full marks. There's people who go up here and somehow come here. Again, you're not going to get full marks if you do that. So most important thing is that you know Castlin Road starts from here and it ends here, and then you can plan your route. So let's get started. Let me zoom in. So here's our start point. We're on our left. We're going to go across this road here. There's no lines in the middle of the road, so we can cross that road. And then we could come down, and then we can go into this road here, Western Walk. And then we can take a left here. That is actually a road. Western Walk is actually a road, yeah? So as you can see, it's actually a road you can take and it's more direct, so you can use that road. Okay, let's keep to our left. And then I want to use this road here, this one way, and another one way. And then I can go up here, in here, stay on my left. And here is our end point. So this route is actually quite simple if you know where Castellan Road starts and ends. So first thing we need to do is draw a line from our green point to our red point here. So zoom in, and now we need to find where Glenthorne Road is. As you can see, it is right here. We need to find where it starts and ends. This is really important, okay? So Glenthorne Road starts here and it ends about there. So that part there is Glenthorne Road, okay? So we must avoid using this road here. It's closed, okay? In your exam, there will be a box on your left-hand side with the instructions. It will tell you to go from your green to your red point, and then it will mention Glenthorne Road is closed, for example. So watch out for that, okay? So now that I know where it starts and ends, I can remove that. My plan would be to get to the Hammersmith Broadway roundabout, which is here. Once I get there, it's straightforward. I can just use the Fulham Palace Road and then obviously Greyhound Road, yeah? So that is my plan, yeah? So let's get started. Always zoom in to your start point, okay? This is one of the reasons why I'm going to show you now. If you don't zoom in, look, some people just come across to their left and go straight down this road. Look, this road I've just crossed, can you see next to the letter N? That line there, that road is closed, okay? So you cannot go straight down. If you're zoomed out like this, you really wouldn't see it. So always zoom in, okay? My advice would, you can go straight down and a left here, but I wouldn't advise you to go that way, just in case you forget yourself. If this comes up in the exam, I would advise you to just go straight up. You're already on your left, and then across to stay on your left again, and just go straight down, okay? Staying on your left. So once I get here now, I don't really have many options because I can't take a left. King Street is a one-way. I cannot go up because if I do go up, then obviously Glenthorne Road is closed. I can't go in there. If I go in there, that's 0 marks. So really, I've got no options and I have to take a right. So once I take a right, you can see here, this is a dead end road. I am going to take this one way here onto the A4. And then once I get here, there is no need to go on the Hammersmith flyover because it will take me all the way to the other side. I can use the little slip road, this exit here. Stay in my lane. And now I am on the Hammersmith Broadway roundabout, yeah, where I wanted, yeah. This was my plan. All right, now the arrows are telling me to follow them, so I'm gonna go around the roundabout. And then this part here is where you have to use your imagination, okay? We see 3/4 of the roundabout. We don't see the other part. Why? Because the Hammersmith flyover is what's confusing us, okay? So we have to use our imagination and just imagine we are driving under it like this, okay? And then stay on our left, just like that. It should look like this, okay? So again, stay on your left. And then I can just take a left here on Greyhound Road, and there is our end point. So these road closures are usually 15 marks. If this does come up, remember, please, at the start point, don't go straight down. That road is closed. You'll fail before you even start, okay? Anyway, thank you for watching. if you do need training, remember, just text me on the number at the start of the video. I'll also leave my number in the description under the video. Thank you.